Yeah, welcome to live chat. I know I'm live. All right, kids, gotta get this bad boy up on Patreon. Be cozy. Okay, kids, here we go. Still think this lens is fucking dirty. Be clean, camera. Probably also straight. I like straight cameras as well. Okay. All right, come on. Don't give me any shit here. Here we go. Put you there. All right. Yeah? Yeah. Hi, bien. Okay. Now let's charge the phone. Okay. Hi, Ronnie. Okay, y'all. That went crooked again. Let's all remind ourselves Mercury's in retrograde. And just take a deep breath. You're moving. This fucking thing is moving. Okay. All right. Better. Yes, I'm wearing my Third Eye Champagne t-shirt. Yes, you can have one too. I don't have the web store up and I can't give them away on Patreon like I thought I could. So they actually came after me. They didn't come after me, but they were like, excuse me, ma'am, we noticed you're trying to do like giveaways and that's against our policy and blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh shit. So if you want a t-shirt, just email me. Just email me. I'm pretty sure they're 20 bucks. I have to make sure my math is correct on that. They're not going to be under 19 and they're not going to be over 22. So they're right in that sweet spot. So if you want one, just shoot me an email because I don't have the web store up yet. So FYI. Okay. Hi, everybody. So if I want to make a few little announcements about this, if this is your first deep dive, if you haven't been here before, this is different than a regular reading. I don't use cards and I really kind of get into a, you want to call it a trance state and call it what you want, but I get really deep into something. I don't particularly like to call it a channeling. I just think it has bad connotations for me. I don't think I'm channeling anything, but I think it's a real deep psychic state, basically, which is not the same as when I'm reading cards or when I'm just kind of giving out predictions. This is something different. So FYI, I don't read the chat while I'm doing this. I totally go into a fucking another dimension. So chat amongst yourselves. If you are new here, kindness is king and queen. So be nice to everybody. I don't see why that would be a problem. A couple people have been asking me, what do I do when I say I'm preparing for the deep dive? So it really is a big deal. Like, it's not just a throw myself into it. I typically, if I can get away with it, don't do any readings the week that I'm doing a deep dive because I'm trying to like save up all my psychic energy. I don't want to give it away. And then I kind of start pinging on my subject throughout the week, not really reading, just kind of hitting. So I go out and out and out and I just kind of keep hitting it and just kind of practice hitting what I'm reading on. And then the day of, I do a big fat clearing and then I really, right before the deep dive, I really immerse myself in whatever material that I'm looking at, and then we go. So that's how it works. So, by the way, y'all, if I'm ever late, it's one of two reasons, except for that time I was late on Drunk Tarot, which I really apologize for. I didn't think anybody was going to watch me on that Instagram live. And then all these people were watching, and I was like, well, shit. But if I'm ever late, it's one of two reasons. It's Mr. Santos wants to linger outside, and God damn it, he's old, and I'm going to let him do it. Or it's technical stuff, FYI. So here's the stuff I'm going to try to look at. I better get a Tylenol. I had some dental work. I'll be right back. Enjoy my wall. I had some dental work and it still fucking hurts. 2 seconds. Hello, sweet puppy. All right. There we go. Gotta be able to talk. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into it. I'm ready. I am ready. Okay. So pardon me while I ignore the chat. If you are new, I should also mention this. If you are typing stuff on Patreon, I can't see it. I'm pretty sure other patrons can see it in real time. I think. I don't know. But I can't see it. Not that I'm going to be looking at the chat that much, but I usually do in the beginning and the end. So if you want to chat with everybody and you want me to see what you're saying, then you have to log into YouTube and use the chat there. Also, I have to I have to get this off my chest before I start, which is a lot of people hitting me up about Michael Jackson. A lot of people, and I know I mentioned it in the announcements video, that that whole Liz Taylor thing. I remember it very clearly. And you know, with these with the mediumship, I'm always like, is it real? Is it not real? I don't know. Especially when you're drunk. I'm still on the fence. I'm still skeptical about it, but that was real interesting because I know, you know, she kind of touched on it a little bit. A lot of people asked me about it. Obviously, I'm not going to read on it, but I'm going to tell you this. I'm not going to read on it in public. I read on it yesterday in private. I did indeed. I did, and I will tell you, it's wow, a lot going on there. There's a lot going on there with that thing. The whole situation, it's really interesting. So, that's as far as I'm going to go on it. But I read personal cards. If you read cards, you should read your personal cards on it. Don't ask me. I'm not going to do it in public. Okay. So, we're looking at aliens. This is what I've got so far. I'm going to try to get into this, but you know, as always with the deep dive, we're going to go where we go. Types of aliens, human-alien hybrids, aliens in history, government cover-ups, crop circles, Roswell, abductions, Rendlesham Forest, alien dimensional travel, and Area 51. So that's kind of my menu, and we'll see what we get to. Okay. Okay. Let's do it. Auntie is ready. My fucking mouth hurts, but I'm ready. Okay, so the first thing, okay, so disclaimer on this, the first thing I'm getting is this, it's a little bit fuzzy to read on because, this is weird, but this is kind of what I'm being shown here. I'm not being shown this by aliens, by the way. I will let you know if I feel like I'm talking to a fucking alien, which if I am, somebody call my husband because I might need to get a psychiatric check. But I'm very skeptical, as you know. But I'm getting that there are so many, like, it's like these theories, these really big theories, these really big ideas, it like obscures what the truth is. So I have to be careful not to get stuck in these theories because it's like the theories have an energy of their own, a mind of their own, and it sort of can present itself as truth. So I'm being told that, again, inner wisdom, outer wisdom, make your choice. I'm being told that there's that kind of an issue. So it's kind of like with the Jesus imposter thing, and it was like, hey, you know, they got some people floating around that ain't Jesus, so have fun with that. It's the same kind of a deal where there are almost like, the way I see it, it's almost like these mass hallucinations in a way, but it's like perceived reality is so strong and so massive that I'm being told, like, make sure you're not reading on that because it's not the truth. So it's these larger ideas, conspiracies, what have you, that people really have set in stone, that it's like they're saying, like, you got to make sure you're not reading on that. You got to make sure you're over here and reading on the real deal. So that's number one. Number two. Wow, okay. So, I don't think the governments are covering up as much as we think they are, or that people think they are. I get the sense, and I'm going to start... Well, it's funny because I get US, I get UK, I get somewhere in South America, somewhere, and I'm not sure what country it is, but somebody in South America knows stuff. But the cover-ups aren't as big as we think. They're not like, it's not a big conspiracy to hide shit. It's not. They're hiding shit for sure. And I would just like to take this time to say that if anyone in the government is watching me, totally hire me. Don't silence me, hire me. I'm good at what what I do. I just watched this whole YouTube video last night about the Men in Black, and they're like coming to silence people, and I'm like, I have skills, you can just hire me. But yeah, there are quote unquote cover-ups, but not the way everybody thinks. So what is this? Show me what's going on here. So the government as a whole, so governments basically, and I'm telling you right now, it's a lot of the US, yes, Canada, yes, UK. I get UK and US the most. There's somewhere in South America, and I don't know what it is, but it's on the like the coast. So it's not somewhere in, it's somewhere out, and I think it's on the west coast of South America. Some government down there knows a lot of shit. I get Germany to an extent, but I'm kind of wondering if this is like related to Nazi stuff back in the day, because you know there are all those rumors, but that's me thinking, not me being psychic. Germany to an extent. There are other areas, there are like other nations that like, yeah, we know stuff, but nobody gives a shit. I mean, it's weird because I would say that I get the sense that a lot of these, even the countries that like know stuff, they kind of don't, they're not focused on it. It's not like it's a big, like it's more big for people that are into aliens and into conspiracies and into alien stuff. Like it's more big for those people than it is for the governments. The governments are like, yeah, it's a thing. Like we don't know, it's kind of like this we don't know till we know thing. But they're not covering that much up. They're really not. So I think that's part of the whole perceived reality, actual reality. You know, you have to kind of not read on this over here, even though it feels real. That's the deal with this. With the reading, that kind of information feels very real because people have such solid beliefs. They're kind of putting it out there. And it feels like, you know, it would be a legitimate read. So they're kind of showing me, like I'm being shown here, again, inner wisdom, outer wisdom, take your pick. But I'm being shown here that you kind of have to like, I've got like the parting of the Red Sea here. So it's like, I'm sort of dumping stuff into perceived reality, real reality kind of a deal here. The governments, yeah, they know stuff, but they don't, and they do, I do believe this very, very, very clearly. They do absolutely, especially I think the US, but I think also the UK, and I think a couple other people. I think probably Russia, but I don't know. I think Germany as well. They have alien technology, quote unquote alien. I fully see this. There have been, yeah, certain things recovered, for sure. But they don't have bodies, I guess is what I want to say. They don't have bodies. What else? I'm going to focus, I'm going to narrow my focus. I'm going to hop over to the UK, but I'm going to narrow my focus in the US. Because there's I think more rumors about US cover-ups than there is anything else. So number one, I mean, yes, quote unquote aliens are real. The things people are seeing in the sky is real, but I'm going to tell you this, some of it, it's like black ops shit. It's not aliens. It's black ops shit that even other government agencies don't know about. So it's like, you got these, you know, Air Force dudes flying around and they're saying like, oh my God, what was that? It's like, it's another arm of the government that these people just don't know about, and they're not going to be told about it. So a lot of this, well, I don't want to say a lot of it, but a good portion of what people are seeing around the world as far as the UFOs go, it's government testing. So there's a slice of this that is just them trying to test new things, possibly even test alien technology. But I get the sense very clearly that in some of these vehicles, there are fucking humans operating them. For sure. Like people. Not like alien hybrids, or they look like humans, or they're humans from another planet, but like the people that live here. Yeah, for sure. So, and I get the sense that technology-wise, there are things that we don't know. Of course they are. And we don't need to know in a way. You know, it's like state secrets, government secrets. I get a sense that a lot of this came out of Nazi stuff. Nazis are coming up for me. So I don't know what this is. But y'all still there, right? It's gone very silent. Yeah, I get the sense it's something with Nazis. So what is this? This is not okay. Thanks, Maggie. So I got a little bit worried. I've seen that chat go dark, and it's like dark for real. Okay. So, yeah, there's Nazis coming up for me here, so I don't know what that is. But so I've got to take this in sections. This is big. This is huge. And I knew it was going to be big. I knew it was going to be way too much information. I'm like kind of information overload right now. So, okay. So, yes. Okay, so I want to piece this out a little bit and kind of go back and piece it together. So what I'm saying is this. Yes, the government has, like most governments, I would say, most governments that are like in the loop, they have knowledge, yeah, there's something going on out there, that they're not like, let's go get them, let's go find them, let's do this, let's do that. They're just kind of like, when it happens, it happens. I get this super like blasé thing about it. It's kind of like it's a weird thing we don't have time for, in a way. Like when they show up, we'll deal with it, you know, and when they do show up, it is dealt with. But I don't mean like intergalactic secret wars. I just mean like, they're like, yeah, somebody saw something flying over the thing. Was it one of ours? Nope. Okay. Document it. You know? That kind of, like, that's it. Like, it's very bureaucratic. It's very red tape. There's no like, oh shit, aliens. Like, that's not here. For sure. Especially with the US, I don't get the sense at all. Although I think the US is more cloak and dagger with it than anybody else, because they're trying to develop and use technologies for their own advantages. I mean, other countries are, but US feels yucky to me on that front. But are they hiding bodies? No. Do they have absolute, undeniable, like, physical proof? No. Do they have technology? Yes. However, I also get the sense they're not saying, or they don't know that it's alien. They may be saying, oh, you know, this other country, some other country was obviously testing something. They have this technology. Like, that's either the official story, because there are definitely people working on technologies that were found technologies. So, you know, we found, I don't know, we found something in the ocean, and, you know, it looks like a submarine, but it's really advanced, blah, blah, blah. I mean, that's an example. But, you know, and they haul it in, and either these people working on it are being told, hey, you know, we're pretty sure this is Russia, or, you know, whoever, you know, whatever. I mean, I think this is, I get Nazis, and I get the Cold War. So I get the 40s and the 50s really, like, bam. So I don't know if this is when things started to ratchet up, but I am telling you, Nazis, Cold War, that's what I get. So I don't know if in the 40s things were discovered and they were like, you know, yeah, bring it in. It's something the Nazis were working on, but really, you know, it's alien stuff. And either they don't know it, nobody knows it, or that's what they're telling people, but they have suspicions. So as far as the technology that's found, that's the story. They're saying it's another country, and they may very well believe it. I don't get the sense it's one way or another. I do think, I'm leaning towards these people think it's other countries, it's not alien stuff. Some of them are like, it's aliens, but I get the sense that the official story and the people at the top have always said, no, it's the Nazis developing this, it's you know, it's Russia developing this, it's another country, it's Germany, it's France, it's this, like, it's their secret weapons development. I get that very clearly. Because I sense this puzzlement of like, how did they get the technology? And here's the problem too. I do think that certain governments are working with these technologies, and they can't figure it out. Like, they can't, like, it's like the missing link. Like, they can't make the leap. Like, we're here, and this technology is over here, and they can't do a straight line to that technology, so they can't figure it out. So a lot of the stuff that they've discovered is fucking unusable. Straight up. I get that. So again, is this, it's weird. It's very fuzzy for me. Is this the cover-up, or is this, they really think these are other countries developing these? I can't tell. I really can't tell. But they can't figure the technology. And again, I keep going back to Nazis. Why am I going back to Nazis? I get Nazis and I get Cold War. So but Nazis more than Cold War. So, and I really get the sense that they are having trouble developing this technology or figuring out how to use this technology. So again, some of the stuff people are seeing, that's not That's just regular ass black ops shit. It really is. A lot of it is. I would say maybe half of it is. Maybe a little less than half, but it's like known. It's known stuff. And the governments are going, if they want to believe it's aliens, it's fine, because we don't want our enemies to figure out what we're doing, what we're developing, you know, what we're testing. But I don't believe that the stuff they are testing is alien technology. And again, I call into question, do they? Because again, I keep getting the sense that they're like, no, we got this from another country. We got this from another government. You know, we found it and we stole it and we're working with it. So take that as you will. But they can't, but whatever, however they just, you know, whatever this technology belongs to, they can't make the leap. But then it also is very interesting to me, because if another country has this technology, why aren't they using it, right? That makes no sense. So maybe it is a cover-up. But logically speaking, I mean, that makes no sense to me, you know. But I do feel very intensely that there are technologies that have been discovered, and again, I go back to Nazis, I don't know what that is, that the U.S. government specifically are trying to work with, and they don't understand it. They don't know how they got there. They don't know, they can't make the logical leap from, you know, I have an iPhone and then I have this. Like they're trying to jump off from a platform of known knowledge, and it's not the right way to go. Jesus Christ. See, they really should hire me. I don't want to work for the government. Yeah. So they're like coming at whatever they have from like the way wrong, like they're coming at it from atomic bomb point of view, and it's like, it's not the right science. They're not applying the right science. I don't think they have it. I don't think they have the right science. I don't think they have the capabilities of figuring out what they've got. And it may very well be that if they did get it from another country, again, speculation, not psychic, that the other country's developing it too, and they don't know how to make it work. You know, they've got building block number 1, but nobody can get to building block number 2. But I do get the sense that they are trying to develop these technologies, these found technologies, that they just don't know what the fuck they're doing. They don't. So, yeah, that's really interesting. Really interesting. So as far as that goes, as far as the actual UFOs go, let's see, what is the other 50% of UFOs? Okay, so the first phrase that's coming to me, false perception. So I don't know if I'm supposed to put it in that category, or people aren't seeing what they think they're seeing. So two phrases that are coming to me is false perception and distorted view, false perception, distorted view. So as far as UFOs themselves, it's weird. This is going weird. I knew it was going to be different, but man. So almost like altered reality. Like you think you're seeing this and you are seeing this, but you're really seeing that. That makes no sense. I know. So like, it's like you are seeing an alien spaceship, but it's not what you think it is, but it is, but it isn't. Like, so I'm trying to puzzle this out. But it seems to me like, let's say you see the flying disc and you see the lights, right? And you're like, that's an alien spaceship. Great, you may be seeing an alien spaceship, but it doesn't actually look like a flying disc with a lot of lights. It actually looks like something else, and you are being shown that. That's fucking weird. Is that real? That's real? I get, again, again, distorted perception, like an altered reality. Like yes, you're seeing like an alien something, but it's not what you're seeing. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the what? Okay, so I have to say this again, like, this is slamming home again, the technology, and it just keeps hitting me like Nazis, like, so I don't know what the fuck. But I know there are people working on technology they do not understand, and I mean, I don't know if they got it out of Germany. I know that's kind of like the rumor that, you know, we recruited all the scientists, or maybe it's real, maybe it's not a rumor, but, you know, we got all these Nazi scientists to come over and, like, do stuff in America. But that's coming, like, the technology, it's kind of like, there's so many different things here. The technology is over here, and I am not 1,000% sure it's coming from an alien. Like, I get this sense that we discovered this from another country or another government or secret science something. We found this. We have this. We don't know how they got from A to B. We can't logically figure it out, and we don't know how to get from B to C. I get that real clear, that whatever this technology is and it's advanced, they can't get from B to C. They don't understand how it works. Nobody does. But I'm wondering if, again, with the perceived reality, if these people are like, they're fucking lying to me. I'm not working on old Nazi shit. I'm working on alien shit, you know? And that becomes the conspiracy theory and the reality. When it may very well be the case that they're working on old Nazi shit, because that's coming up for me big as far as the technology goes. Which is really interesting. And then I come over here, you know, and then we have this, okay, so some of the stuff these people are saying, it's like black ops shit. Okay, great, that goes over there, fine. Then I come over here in my next little position. So what isn't the black ops stuff? And this is what I'm being shown and told, which is, yes, you're seeing an alien spaceship, but you're not seeing what you're seeing. What the fuck? What? This is real broken up and real just like it's not coming as a flow of information. It's coming like chop, 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 chop. But it's like there is a material reality, there's an immaterial reality, and when these things enter the quote-unquote material reality, this is what you're seeing. But that's not really what they are. Jesus Christ. I'm going to have to schedule a therapy session after this. Jesus. That's what I get. That's what I'm getting. I'm going to try to stay as neutral as possible. I will tell you, I have a lot of skepticism and shit regarding aliens. I always have. Not that they don't exist, but that a lot of the stuff you hear just seems really fanciful and silly. This is what I get. You're going from an immaterial reality to a material reality, and when that happens, then you see a fucking spaceship, basically. But that's not really what they look like. I don't know what to do with this. I don't know. You take it as you will. You take it as you will. I have a tough time with this. I'm having a tough time with this. A real tough time with it, actually. That just sounds like bullshit to me, if you want to know the truth. I'm going to have to wrestle with this one, personally. Wow. So that's it. I mean, you're seeing an alien spaceship. Yeah, sure, fine. But you're not. That's not what they really look like. So, again, I get this. They're immaterial, which makes no sense to me, right? It makes no sense to me. So wherever they are, whatever they're doing, it's not, or it's material that we don't know about, or it's almost like it's different laws. It's like different laws of physics, or different laws of reality. And they're coming from one place where this is what they look like, but when they get close to here, it shifts. Did not see that one coming. Not at all. I really thought this was going to go another way, you guys. Like, fully thought this was going to go another way. I'm like, my fucking mind is blown right now. Wow. It's almost like a shape-shifting thing. I mean, that's kind of the sense that I get. Motherfuck, my face is starting to hurt. but it goes from immaterial to material, but I think the word immaterial is not really the word that I want to use. I'm not sure there is a word invented for what I want to use. There's not, it's almost like, the best way I can put it is it's going from liquid to solid, water to ice. So wherever they're from, whatever they're doing, they're water. But when they get somewhere close to this, maybe not just in the Earth's atmosphere, maybe in the solar system or what have you, they turn into ice. So you see the ice, but you're really looking at water. Does that make sense? Do you see what I'm saying here? That's weird. This is weird. This is gonna be it's gonna be fucking hard on me. This is gonna be hard on me. Really thought this was going another way. All right, so let's see what else we've got here. Let's see what else we've got here. This is going totally different. I didn't see this coming. I fully did not see this coming. So, okay. I really thought I was going, oh, and the grays and the this and the that. No, we're going into a land Auntie has never even imagined. Okay. Okay, so I also kind of get the sense whatever I'm picking up, it's not metal and clunky. It's not metal and clunky. It's not, it's, oh my God, this is so weird. So I'm talking about vehicles here. It's not metal and clunky. It's not like, this is like, oh my God. It's not this perceived human shit. They didn't make a fucking spaceship out of fucking metal and wood. You know what I mean? Like, it's not clunky. There's no fucking buttons. Like, it's like, oh my God. Oh, Jesus Christ. So I get, this is weird. I get these, like, I want to call it wires. It's not really wires, but that's the best I can think of. It's like hoses. But again, these vehicles, it's not what you think. But I see there's no like levers and like you see in the movies and oh, and you know, I walked up the fucking ramp into the spinning disc. Like, no, no, no. And in fact, I wonder how much of this is, oh boy. Whatever, these things aren't made of known materials to the human race. They're not. They're not. And it's almost like jellyfish. I keep saying jellyfish. So it's like almost like this amorphous thing. There's hoses. I don't know what the fucking hoses are doing. And I kind of wonder if this isn't like teleportation, wormhole shit, and the way it's being perceived is a spaceship. Because the perception from here, when you look, when you're standing on the earth and you look and you see one of these fucking things, is not the reality. I'm telling you that right now. It's not. It's not. So, I'm going to get into the abductees because I had hits on that. I will tell you that, but this is too interesting. So anyway, the point is, as far as the what they're doing, how they're traveling, it feels to me like, number one, it's not like, oh, we traveled light years. It feels like boop, 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 boop. So to the best of my knowledge, this is like wormhole shit. So the movement, so even the movement of these things zipping around is perceived movement. I'm being told this so clearly. This is fucking wild. I will struggle with this fucking reading probably for the rest of my life. Like literally probably for the rest of my life because it's way too out there. I'm seriously going to have to call my therapist. She's going to, every once in a while, I go to her and I'm like, I need you to make sure I'm not insane. Did I turn schizophrenic suddenly? Like, please tell me. This is way too beyond my reality. Way too beyond my reality. I'm not comfortable with it at all. But we're going to keep going. So this is wild. Jesus Christ. I don't know if this is interdimensional, but it may be, or again, may be considered to be interdimensional, but it's not zoom, we're flying through space like we see in the movies like we do. We're fucking animals. We're fucking animals. And this, whatever they're doing, however they're doing it, it has no basis in what we've done. It's two completely separate things. Like, it's not, you know, somewhere on a planet far, far away, millions of years ago, somebody made a rocket ship. So all this shit you're seeing with, you know, Ancient Aliens, which, by the way, like, you know, you can chuck 95% of that show out the window. It's a fun show, though. I was getting real close to doing my hair like Giorgio, just to be funny. But it's two completely separate technologies. So you can't, it's not the same. It's not the same. I don't think, I'm going to get my finger up. I don't think the technology that the governments are working with have anything to do with this. Not what I'm picking up. I mean, maybe I don't want to say this is the only definitive alien thing going on here, but I think it's other governments. And I think that they found stuff from other governments, but they're trying to figure out how to make it work, or they can't. I'm not sure they actually, at least they don't have this technology. They don't fucking have it. I will tell you that right now, because this is batshit. It's batshit. It's amorphous. So it's like, it's almost like, again, jellyfish. It's almost like a see-through. So I don't know if this is the life form or if this is everything their stuff is based off of. I have no idea. But it's, again, with the hoses. There's no levers. There's no buttons. There's not even windows. So, I'm going to tell you this. What they're doing is not based on stuff that we know. It's not based on anything you can think of. So, this is wild. I really am going to have to call my fucking therapist. It's not based on anything you can think of. So, when you talk about magnetics and this and that and the other, they're way fucking past that. And developed and evolved in a way that we cannot possibly conceive at this point in time. Not even close. And I'm only picking up this one thing. So this makes me wonder, I know a lot of people talk about, oh, there's this alien race and that alien race and that one, and I'll get into that. But I'm picking up one thing. So maybe if there are other different types of aliens, what have you, if we're dealing with actual aliens, I'm only getting the one. Maybe we only get visits from the one. Or maybe there is only, you know, one that has the capability of making visits. But I'm telling you. And I do get this really weird, like, shape-shifty sense. Like, okay, so I'm also getting that the materials that we have here that are known to us, it's not the same all throughout the universe. So you have different life forms, flat out. You have materials that we don't know of, that we can't conceive of, that we don't have here for some reason, that evolved. So there's a whole other thing going on here where evolution, you just can't conceive of it. You can't. It's not like, oh, and instead they turned into fish people. No. Like fully different type stuff. Like fully different. Just materials you wouldn't even think of. You don't even know about. So what? Okay, so I'm also getting, like, are they watching us? Not really. So whatever I've picked up here, the jellyfish people, I'm going to say for lack of a better phrase, are they watching us? No. Why are they popping through? Because they got to get from A to B. Are they coming down and stealing people? Absolutely not. Oh, interesting. So crop circles is its own thing over here. But whatever I've got over here, it seems like they're just like, we're just like, you know, we're trying to get to such and such a place. We got to go through Shitsville to get there. I don't think whatever I'm I'm picking up has any fucking interest in humans. I don't. Like, maybe vaguely, but it's like, this is just the place where they stop because they have to. Like, they have to go through here to get over there. We're bugs. We're bugs to them. We're nothing. That's the God's honest truth. No interest. Not only that, but there's no, they feel no threat from any governments. They're like fucking idiots. What's interesting is that I don't believe they have mouths. I don't think these things have mouths. I don't think they have mouths. But eyes, interesting eyes, really beautiful, interesting eyes. And it seems to me that they can see colors that we can't, that we don't even know exist. But are they watching us? No. People are making shit up. Like, whatever I've got over here, these motherfucking jellyfish, no interest. And I'm so insignificant, they can't even feel that I'm reading on them. Like, they don't give a fuck. You know, a lot of people, you know, I tell you guys this, like, oh, they can kind of feel me. You know, especially if you're a private client, you've had that where I've gone, oh, so-and-so can feel me reading on them. These motherfuckers don't give a shit. They do not fucking care. Not interested in humans. This is for them. This is the stopover. And fuck you if you see my spaceship. Like, they don't fucking care. Damn it. I gotta check on my dog. Be right back. How you doing, pup? Okay. Good boy. Okay. Okay. Just had to make sure King Santos, the soon-to-be 19-year-old puppy, is okay. Turns out he is. Okay. So that's what I've got there. There may be other, I mean, I think, no, they feel like the only ones that are traveling right now. And they're coming from far, 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 far away. Like, galaxies beyond galaxies away. I don't get the sense that they're living close. And I also just got, if you think you need an Earth-like planet to support life, that is a fallacy. That's a full fallacy. So, I don't know if this, there's a lot of water imagery, you know what I mean? I've got my jellyfish and my water to ice thing, and I do get this like floaty sensation, so I don't know what that's about, but this is weird. Is this fucking weird? That's what I'm picking up. And that's about it. I mean, that's what I've got as far as the traveling stuff goes, as far as actually seeing stuff. And the technology. Oh. Neptune and Pisces with the sun energy. Yeah, kind of. I mean, it is very, it makes me wonder if this is kind of where they live, where you're like floaty. I mean, they don't, I'm telling you guys, they don't fucking come here and park and walk around and take people and, you know, oh, look, what's this? I don't know. Let's check it out. They don't give a fuck. They don't fucking care. I think this place and most places for these people, the jellyfish people, have been checked out and checked out and checked out again. They don't give a fuck anymore. They know what they're dealing with and they don't fucking care. Legit. Like, they don't fucking give a shit. So, it feels like several I'm going like several fucking galaxies away. They have no interest in what we're doing. None. None. And I you know, again, I keep going back to this technology. So I keep getting technology aliens. So I feel like these people, what they're working with, and these scientists, and they don't know it. I'm not sure it's alien stuff. And they don't have mouths. Whatever I'm dealing with, they don't have mouths. They have big, beautiful eyes. Or eyes. I'm telling you, these people, they got shit to do. They got shit going on. They don't give a fuck. They're not messing with us. They don't give a shit about us. They don't want to meet us. They don't want to know us. They don't want to compare and contrast. They don't want to fucking be buddies. They don't want to start a war. They don't give a fuck. That is so fucking clear. I know, I'm shattering dreams today, aren't I? I'm sorry. Yeah, they don't care. It's a stopover. It's a stopover. No, it's not anything. I know people are bringing up Atlantis. It's not anything that you know of. It's nothing you could conceive of. It's not something that anybody could dream up because it's fully fucking unknown. I mean, it's unknown to the point where your brain would explode, like trying to figure it out. Fully unknown. And they seem to have, like, they're go-getters, these guys. They're go-getters. They have a whole thing going on back home. They have a whole situation happening here where they're just like, we're doing our thing. We don't give a fuck about you. Literally, like, not a thought in any jellyfish person's brain. They don't fucking care. They did not come down here to be like, Egypt, let's hang out. You know, fucking Giorgio, oh, hello. No. We are literally fully insignificant as far as what I'm picking up goes. And it feels like anything you could compare it to the human experience, you can't. Like, you can't do it. You could try to do it, but you can't. It just doesn't work. It's completely different. I think that they have materials that we have never even heard of, conceived of, couldn't make here on this planet, in this area. And it feels to me too like something about like galaxies and dimensions, like the idea of different galaxies, different dimensions, like at some point they go like this. I don't know what that is, but it's like you have this idea of the multidimensional theory, and then you're like, oh, and there's, you know, several million galaxies, and at some point, I don't know what this is, they meet. I don't know what that is. I don't know what half of this fucking shit is. I'm really unnerved. I'm more unnerved right now than I have been doing any other reading. Flat out. All right. So, I am only getting one main type here. So there may be other things that are going on here, but I get the sense that what we are seeing as far as the UFOs go, that's just one race. That's one group of beings. And I don't think we have other beings coming this way. They might be going other places. They're not coming here. So, no, they're not. No. And they're not kidnapping people. They really don't give a fuck about us. I cannot reiterate that enough. They're not fucking curious. They don't fucking care. They checked us out a long fucking time ago, and they're like, yeah, whatever. Like, those things are weird. Like, we don't want to mess with them. You know? Super intelligent. And not, I don't think at all warlike. I mean, super above it all. So it's like, they don't, you cannot conceive of that jellyfish person reality. It feels to me like the energy is really simplistic in a way. Like, they just don't fuck with the kind of stuff we fuck with. And they are travelers, and they're just like, let's go here, let's go there, let's go there. I mean, I don't know why they're doing it. I don't get the sense that it's like for something bad. The intersections, damn it, I missed that whole thing, and it looked really interesting. I mean, I don't get the sense that they're like, you know, it's like Independence Day. Oh yeah, we're like locusts, you know. No, they're just like travelers. I don't know why. I guess they figured out how to do it, and they're just fucking doing it. But they don't really. I don't know, it feels like they're on a mission. Like, it feels like, you know, we got to get from A to B to C to D. Like, we got to do some stuff here. They have a whole thing. They have a whole, there's a whole society. There's a whole construct. I am seriously going to call my therapist. This is a bit much for me. But there's a whole, we just can't conceive of it. But they seem, the energy that I'm getting is, again, simplistic, but not stupid. Fully, like, probably a million times more intelligent than we are. No mouths. It's weird. Wait, will we ever, and here's the deal, you know, this is kind of why I hate shit like this, because you can't verify a lot of it, but will we ever, quote unquote, meet them? Doubtful. Totally doubtful. I think I said something like this before, that they have no interest in like meeting us or you know, let's hang out. I think they're the only ones moving right now. So I do obviously get the sense there are other life forms, because these things that I'm picking up, like, probably 3, 4, 5 galaxies away, straight up. That's what I get. I get like this, I see this kind of like, and this, and this, and this, and this, and here they are. That's hella far away. And I think, yeah, there are other life forms, but honestly, I get the sense that some of them are way more primitive, unable to have air travel and space travel in societies like this. I get a lot of real primitive stuff going on out there. Okay, interesting. So, okay, so, and then there seems to be, okay, this is really weird, but I'm going out here with my jellyfish people, okay, they're from out here, and then I see something way, way, way out there. So as far as, like, really intelligent life goes, here's the jellyfish people, if you want directions to where they live. That's here, and then I'm getting something way the fuck out there, but farther and farther and farther and farther away, and it's really difficult for me to read on, but I get the word angelic, so I'm not even 1000% sure what the fuck that means or why it's coming up, but there's nothing there for me. I get this sense of light and energy, but not of a society or technology or definitely not spacecraft travel, wormhole travel, what have you. I just get the sense of these, like, bobbing light figures. There's intelligence there. Oh, and groupthink. Lots of groupthink. Almost like it's one mind. May not even be on a physical planet. Could be on like a gas giant or something. But there's it's real fuzzy. It's super fucking fuzzy. They just kind of hang. I mean, I think we only have one actual traveling troupe of aliens that comes through this way anyway, that comes through this direction. I think there's only one. I really do. And I have no idea. What really freaks me out is I did, you know, a little bit of research here, and I haven't heard of any amorphous jellyfish people with no mouths and big eyes. Did I wake up this morning and lose my mind? Did I? Is this what happened? Because I'm having trouble with this, y'all. I'm having some trouble with it. It sounds a little cuckoo bananas to me. So, all right. So I want to go back to some of these sites. Roswell, Area 51, Rendlesham Forest. I need to get my little ass back on solid ground, because I'm too far out there for my own happiness. I do want to look at aliens in history, though. So, okay. Wow, this is tripping me out, man. Come back, Auntie. Come back! This is tripping me out, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, I'm gonna have a moment after this. This is fucking weird. It's weird, man. Wow. Okay. Okay, so what's really interesting, I'm going to start actually with the crop circles, because I'm getting information on the crop circles. Part of it, some of them are human-made, straight up. Some of them are. So again, you have to take this whole chunk and put it over here. Okay, this is you know, government black ops testing. Okay, this is people making crop circles. Put that over there. So then what do we have left? What do we have left as far as crop circles go? So, oh, this is weird. So some of this... Oh, this is fucking weird. Some of this is a result of some kind of electromagnetic field, but it seems like what it feels to me is this: it comes up from the earth, but it meets something coming down. So there's some kind of energy. I don't know if this is alien in origin. My mind is so fucking blown on this whole fucking spaceships aren't spaceships, they're water, but you see it as ice thing. I don't know what the fuck to do. So I'm going to leave that over there. But what I get when I strip down the crop circles is this: there's something coming up from the earth, and there is something meeting it coming down, and it's nature. This is not, I don't believe it's communication in the sense that we would think it is. You know, no, I get the sense that it's, yeah, maybe the ley lines, maybe it is ley lines, but I get the sense that it's like, it's a natural thing, but however, what I'm curious about is what is coming here to meet this, to make this happen, because I'm telling you, it's not just something, you know, like, I don't know if it's that forest in Japan where they have like such weird suicide forest, right? Where they have the trees like moving and doing weird things because of the field, the electromagnetic fields. But it's not just that. I get very clearly the sense of something comes up and something's coming down. But it could be something natural. It may not necessarily be the jellyfish alien spaceship. God damn it, I'm losing my mind. I really didn't think this was going to go this way, you guys. And now I've got some in my eyeball. This is Uranus fucking with me, I think. Uranus opposing my sun. Sitting in my first house is saying, bitch, hold on for a ride. But as far as the crop circles go, this is weird. I do get this, okay, there's something coming up here. That's kind of it, Elizabeth. It does feel to me like it's like almost like an Etch-a-Sketch, right? Where you're like doing the thing, like something comes from here, something comes down here, meets it, and bam. But it's almost like honeycombs, like flowers, like it's natural. I get the sense that it's natural. But what I'm really interested in is what is the thing that's coming down here? Is it coming from an alien thing? Like is it, you know, or is it some kind of natural phenomenon we don't fucking understand? I don't know, but I'm telling you this. It's this meets this makes this. Flat out. I do not believe it's communication. Intentional, let me put it this way. I do not believe it's intentional communication. Oh, like a vortex. Interesting. Yeah, I don't believe it's intentional communication. However, it may be a byproduct of these beings zipping through here. I mean, we're literally a fucking rest stop. I mean, that's the sense that I get. Like, we got business, we got shit to do, we gotta pop here to get over here. Fuck you guys. I'm gonna ask and let me know. I mean, have you heard anything like this? The shit that I'm saying? Because I've never fucking heard anything like this. I really thought I was going to be like, yeah, and then the gray aliens, like it's real. I don't even think it's refueling. I think it's a necessary stop in the way that they travel. So again, because I get this like pop, pop, pop. And when we're seeing this, we're seeing it move quick and we're seeing hovering, we're not seeing what we think we're seeing. Crop circles are magnetic. I think it's almost like a magnet thing. Can you read on the people who claim Pleiadians and stuff? Yeah, okay, so I have thoughts. I have thoughts. Yeah, I mean, I think it's, yeah, exactly. I don't know if it's an unknown, I don't know if it's alien in nature, but I'm telling you, something comes down, like something is coming down and something is coming up and they meet, and then you have this shit just happen, and I think it looks to me like it happens fucking instantly. So it's not like how does no one ever witness this? Why would it only happen? Does it only happen at night? I mean, nobody's ever seen a crop circle being formed, right? I don't know what the thing is coming down though. I don't have anything there. I just see something. Like, it's really bizarre, but I'm into it. I mean, it could be alien craft in origin or alien debris in a way, although I don't get the sense that these things create waste. They literally don't even think about us. Like, literally, they don't even think about us, you guys. I'm dead serious. I'm so based on this reading, I'm gonna have to go back to the drawing board here, because I'm feeling pretty legit about my mouthless jellyfish people with the big eyes that see things we can't see, which is causing me to question my sanity right now. I'm having a hard time with it. But when I feel on like, is it a solid reading, I get, yeah, Kirsten, it's pretty fucking solid. So I'm gonna have to sit with this and revisit this. No, but I will tell you this with Antarctica. There's something going on there, but it's not an alien thing. It could be ancient. What? Who the fuck is ringing my doorbell? Son of a bitch. Should I answer it? God, what if it's the Men in Black? Oh, they're knocking on the door. Sit tight. Y'all, if I don't come back, somebody call the police. Okay. That was my Jehovah's Witness. She's banging on the door like she was a fucking police. Scared the shit out of me. Oh, come on. All right, I gotta get back into my mojo here. I gotta say, it was the worst case scenario. It was my Jehovah's Witness. She's been coming here for years. I do feel, okay, I have to say, I mean, I do feel like my reading is legit. I do. This is really difficult for me. So I fully am gonna go check in with my therapist to make sure I haven't gone crazy. She's likely going to say you haven't gone crazy. But there is something under Antarctica. There's something there, but I don't think it's an alien thing. I really don't. No, I think it's an ancient civilization though. There's something there. This isn't, there's not nothing there. Also, I get the sense that the ancient civilizations, like really ancient, were way more fucking advanced than we give them credit for. Way more. Way more. It almost feels like there's a lost piece. Okay, this is way off subject, but it feels like there's a lost piece of history that, oh, wow. But I'm going back years, like thousands of years, like super fucking advanced, and we like lost it all. Could this be, maybe this is where the Atlantean thing comes from, I wonder. Do I think we're not ready to know of these aliens' existence? Well, it's weird. So with this whole thing, god damn it, I'm having such trouble with this. It feels to me like we know. Everybody fucking knows. Like, it's not like this is, you know, I mean, a lot of people say, oh, aliens don't exist, but, you know, they usually say most things don't exist, those kinds of people. As far as what we're dealing with here, the shit that I'm picking up, it feels like they don't care if we know or not. Like, they don't fucking care. Like, they're not hiding anything. They're fully not hiding anything. They're like, yeah, we're stopping over, and, you know, then we're going to go over here. Yeah, it does feel to me like there's a whole chunk of history that we're missing, and that there were some serious advances made, and I think maybe that's where the Atlantis thing comes from. Seriously. Yeah, not even amoebas. I mean, just like useless. Like just useless. Like, I think we have this whole story in our minds, you know, for us, we're like, oh, the aliens are going to want to meet us. They're going to come down and they're going to inspect us. No, they already have. They have found us wanting. They're moving on. I'm dead serious. I'm sorry to burst a lot of bubbles, but that's what I'm picking up. There may be another alien race out there. The weird light people freaked me out too. This whole thing is freaking me out. I'm going to be real with you. This is freaking me the motherfuck out. Not feeling it, but I'm going to keep doing it. This is what you paid me for. And I'm going to get into Roswell and Rendlesham, and I'm going to get into the abductions. I am. I'm kind of processing at the same time that I'm doing this. But maybe there's another one out there that they're going to want to, you know, develop their transportation technology and be like, yes, and now we want to come visit you. But so far, we've had the one, oh yes, Area 51. Thank you, Ronnie. We've had the jellyfish people. Whew. Currently, I do have a clean bill of psychiatric health, just so you know. The light people are freaking me out. I've only picked up 2 alien things, and it's the weird light things and light people, and then the jellyfish people, and they could give 2 fucks about us. First of all, the light people don't even travel. They're just over there doing, over there. Let's not forget. The jellyfish are here. The light people are here. Fully irrelevant. We got checked out probably hundreds of thousands of years ago. And we are literally a necessary stopover. And they don't give a fuck if we see them or not. And they're not trying to hide anything. And they're not trying to hide anything from the government. They don't fucking care. They don't. They're like, you fucking idiot. We're useless. We're useless. They don't even have, I don't even think they have a word for us. Not that they have words, because they don't have mouths. But, it's freaking me out. We gotta move on. We gotta move on. I can't with this. Let's go to Roswell. It's too much for me. It's overload right now. Way too much for me. So Roswell, let's look at it. Government cover-up, but not aliens. Full fucking government cover-up, but not aliens. This was your, this is one of the cases of like, they're doing something weird and screwy and they shouldn't be fucking doing, and they got caught. And, call Will the witch doctor. No, I'm fully calling my therapist friend. I'm gonna finish this and be like, bitch, I gotta come in. We gotta figure out if I've lost my mind. What were they doing? I get the sense they were like running tests. They were doing shit that they didn't want people to know about. And in this day and age, whatever they were doing, we would have found very quaint. Like we would have been like, oh yeah, that's silly. Like, you guys are really doing that, huh? But at the time, it was very serious shit. It feels like it was like Cold War stuff. Yeah, first the therapist, then Will. Do you guys like the Will video, by the way? Yeah, they were playing around with dumb, like they're doing dumb shit. Like they're playing around with shit that they probably shouldn't have been fucking with. And they got caught. It was not an alien thing. It was a government cover-up, yes. Was it an alien thing? No. I fully don't get it. I know I'm gonna piss a lot of people off. I know that. I know. But that's just my MO, I guess. Let's go on to Rendlesham. Okay, so this one was legit. Rendlesham Forest was legit. Roswell, no. Rendlesham, yes. This was a full-on, yeah, this was aliens. May have not been jellyfish aliens. I can't tell. I can't tell if it was or I can't tell, but it was it's Rendlesham Forest is real. You should look it up, Christy. It's really interesting. But basically, it's in the UK, and they saw lights in the sky, and they didn't know what it was, and they thought it was another government, and then they go and check it out, and there's stuff going on. Check it out. It's really interesting. But it was legit. That was a legit thing. That was a legit thing, and it feels like it was some kind of malfunction on the part of the quote-unquote aliens, that it wasn't supposed to happen that way. Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, whatever happened, it wasn't like, it was like the car broke down. like the fucking car broke down. Like whoops. All right, well, let's get the hell out of here. You know what I mean? Again, it wasn't. It's so funny that we're so fucking egocentric that we're like, they're communicating with us. They're abducting us. Nope. Sorry. That was real. That was legit. And I get that clear as a bell. I wonder also if these quote-unquote jellyfish people like can shapeshift, because again I get this sense of like altering of perceptions. So maybe not shapeshift, but I don't know, almost like a really advanced hypnotism. Because I see, this is weird, I see something you would describe as humanoid, but I don't think it actually is. So it's almost like, you know, the idea of like glamoring somebody in witchcraft, right? Where you're like, I actually look the way I look, but you're going to see me look different. Because that's the sense that I get with whatever happened there, is if they can, I don't know, dude. It's, again, changing perceptions. God damn it, I hate this reading. Fucking hate this reading. This is my least favorite fucking reading. Is the only reading I've probably ever done that makes me question my actual fucking sanity. But yeah, that was like a car accident. That was like a, whoops, we made a mistake. And I don't get the sense that, again, these vehicles, or even if it is a vehicle, I don't even know if it is a vehicle. It could literally be like, again, perception. It's so weird. I don't even know if there is a vehicle. I just keep seeing hoses and like jellyfish stuff. But I don't think it was, like, when I say, ooh, the car broke down, I don't mean it like it was kind of a, I'm so grounded. Thank you, Anima. That's very sweet. I don't feel like it right now. I think maybe I'm making an assumption that we're dealing with vehicles here, but something went wrong at that point. And it probably happens really infrequently, But whatever happened in Rendlesham, something went wrong. And they were like, shit, we got to handle this. Like, get this thing back online or whatever it is. Something went wrong. And they got stuck there for a minute, and then they left. But I feel this, like something went wrong. We were here for too long, and they had to like fix it. Biologically, I don't know if there is a spacecraft, a thought form that we perceive as a vehicle. Maybe, Judith. I mean, this is full theorizing at this point, but I'm making an assumption, and I realize this just now. My thinking mind is making an assumption that I'm dealing with vehicles, but I may not be. It's definitely a form of transportation. So I'm not sure what that means. Speaking of which, I have to say that my therapist fully was like, the Nikola Tesla thing was probably a result of your steroids. So she tells me when I'm crazy, which is great. She was like, yeah, no, you gotta, that probably wasn't real. So, okay. Area 51. Ooh, I don't want to go there. I don't want to go to Area 51. I don't want to do it. I don't want to fuck with it. I just got a big fucking don't talk about that, Kirsten, shut up. So I am not going to talk about that. I will shut up. I just like straight up danger, Will Robinson, danger. Like, no, 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 don't go there. I don't think they're doing any alien shit there, by the way. But I think if I open my mouth about that, maybe the Men in Black will come to the door. So as far as the abductions and stuff goes, I read interesting. I read the story of the couple. I forget their names. Yeah, oh, I know, the Jehovah's Witness. She's a very nice lady. She always drops off that fucking thing. Oh yeah, Pleiadians and Arcturians. I do want to look at that. I'm throwing a lot of unintentional shade here on other psychics today, apparently. And other belief systems, I know. Take it as you will, as usual. Take it as you will. Yes, Bill and Betty Barnett, yes. Take it with a grain of salt. Take it with Auntie's lost her mind. Take it with Auntie's right. Take it however you want to take it. Obviously, the things I say here today are not the end-all be-all. Really, it's hard to remote view Area 51. Yeah, I got a big fat don't go there. Just like, boop, nope, don't do that. That's a dumb idea. So I'm not going to fucking do that. So I have to say, as far as the Barnett people, I read the Wikipedia. I'd never heard of them before. And I will tell you this, the whole time I'm reading it, bullshit, 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 bullshit. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. It just, nothing about it rang true. Not a one fucking thing. Not one. As far as, ooh, just got a big hit. Yeah, no shit. As far as, somebody's trying to fuck with me right now. Fuck off. Somebody wants in. Somebody wants in. I can feel it. I hope it's not, I hope it's not Mr. Dum Dum. I don't want to deal with his ass right now. Anyway, sorry, but I got no sense that, it was, I felt no truth in the story. It's not, no, it's somebody annoying, and I think it's, I don't want to say his name. I just think he kind of got the sense that I was on and was like, huh, let's talk about Cohen. I'm not going to go there. Don't worry. I have no interest in it. I made the promise. I wasn't going to read on that fuck anymore, and I'm not going to. But, yeah, so as far as the abductions go, I'm going to say this. I believe people believe they've been abducted. Do I get the sense that there are aliens abducting people? No. Is the government maybe abducting people and doing weird shit? Possibly. Maybe not our government, maybe other governments, maybe. But I believe people believe they've been abducted. And I'm going to leave it at that. But as far as my bullshit detector goes, I gotta call bullshit in reality. I don't. And then, you know, these other races. So then you have these, I know you have a lot of people. Auntie's throwing shade today, I know. And again, I'm not the end all be all. You can take this or leave it. But I know people, oh, the Greys and the Nordics and the this. They have this whole fucking storyline built around aliens. And I, as a thinking person, really would like to know what it comes out of. Too much popcorn. Because I don't get the sense it's legit. I mean, I'm obviously sitting here telling you that jellyfish people with no mouths are legit, so who the fuck am I to say anything? But, no, I don't see that much to it. The only thing I would say feels legit to me, honestly, is these Nordic aliens. That, when you know how I tell you guys when I read on stuff and I kind of like throw my little psychic feeler against it, and if it feels solid, then I know it's a hit, and if it goes through whatever I'm feeling on, or it feels weak, then it's not. The Nordic stuff feels like a hit. That feels like a fucking hit. Little gray men, big gray men, no hit. I'm not sure you're dealing with aliens, though. I'll get into that. You're going to need a pillow, aren't you? Hold on. I'm coming. I'm coming to rescue you. I'm coming. I love you. Hold on. All right, pal. Here you go. Here you go. You can take a nap. Take a little nap. So that's what feels like a hit for me, is the Nordic stuff. But where is that? So where is that coming from? You know what I mean? Where is that? Is that it feels real to me. It feels like, okay, I'm just gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go. Damn it, I hate this reading. I fucking hate this reading. I think we have, I can't believe I'm fucking saying this. Motherfuck. It really annoys me. I think the Nordic thing is legit in that we have aliens among us. Aliens. But I think they've probably been here for thousands upon thousands of years, and they do not have the same makeup that we do. And I think they're fully living as human beings. But I'm talking, this is like thousands of years. I mean, I feel like we're going back thousands of years here, but I feel like, I hate this reading, I hate it. This is the one reading I've probably done in my whole life where I'm like, I've lost my mind. I feel like I've lost my mind. This is just too out there for me. But the information I'm getting is this. I know they're not reptiles. I don't get the sense that's a legit thing. They look human. Real fucking human. And in fact, may have bred with humans at some point way back in the day. Thanks, Christy. I need to hear that. Everybody can just put that up in the chat periodically. Just let me know I'm not insane. This Nordic stuff is legit. Damn it. It's legit. But I feel like they are not traveling here, okay? So they're not traveling here. I only get the one sense of the one travel people, and then I get the sense that these Nordic quote-unquote aliens live here. They live here. But they've been here forever. It's not new. They've been here for fucking ever upon ever upon ever. And they don't know they're different. Whoa. This is a motherfucking mind blower. I hate this reading. I don't know if I believe this reading. I don't know. They've been here No, they're not above us. They're just different from us. It feels like they've been here for long enough to not know their own origins. But they're different. They're different somehow. I have to remind myself of that. That's right, Jamie. Insane people don't question their sanity. That's what my therapist always tells me. She's like, if you're asking you're crazy, you're not crazy. No, I don't get the sense that they know that they're different. And there's not a lot of them. It's kind of like a shrinking population. But I'm talking about thousands of years ago. Thousands of years ago. And actually the genetics and the DNA may be so polluted and so diluted that you couldn't tell one from another. Like you couldn't tell the difference. And whoa. So it looks like concurrent DNA. So you have your human double helix and then you have this undetectable DNA over here. Or there's no, or maybe not technically DNA. Could be something else that we can't. Not all of us. I mean, I would say like a big, fat, shrinking population, like Bigfoot. Let's just make it sound real fucking crazy. But it was a larger population. But guys, again, I'm talking thousands upon thousands of years. Like, I don't know how many thousands of years. I don't know how these fuckers got here. I don't know where they came from. But they're not fully human. What did I walk in on? I'll let somebody else explain that. But thousands, I'm talking thousands of years ago, so nothing new. Nothing new. This is something that was way back in the day. This was their penal colony, maybe. No, it's not a missing link thing. Humans were already human. So I'm not going back to, Neanderthals or anything like that. Not everybody has this. This isn't, oh, we're all made of alien DNA, but it feels to me like this is fucking so many years ago. Again, it feels like it's such a shrinking population, that it's not going to matter in the next 100 years or 500 years or 1,000 years. It won't even be a thing anymore. And I don't think at the time when the advent of these people, it's weird because to me they look superhuman. I'm telling you, this fucking Nordic thing is legit. They look superhuman. They're all interbred, so there's no pure whatever these things are walking around here. I know, it's so fucking weird. I can't stand it. But this is, again, I have to say 3,000 to 5,000 years ago. I mean, we're talking thousands upon thousands of years ago, and I don't think anybody knew when these fuckers showed up. They were like, huh, that's weird. They look weird. I think they were a little bit taller. I mean, not going to a Skee-Lo song right now, but I do. I think they were a little bit taller. I think that they were a little bit different. I get real smooth skin, which is weird, like super smooth skin. And really, to us, it would be more masculine looking than feminine looking, just in features. I see you, Anima. I see you. Well, it's funny because I get the sense at the time that it might have been an accidental, like an accidental landing or something, like an accidental, oh shit, how do we end up here? Okay, well, seems like we all have matching parts. Let's go fuck them, Similar to humans, for sure. But if you put these, and again, we're talking about thousands of years ago. So right now, this thing does not exist. There's no pure form of whatever this is. But it feels to me like if you could put them here and put them here, you would go, oh yeah, there's a slight difference. There's a little bit of a difference. I'm not even sure that this race actually exists anymore. They may not. They may not. This may be the last. But they're practically human at this point. So there's too much, there's been too much, you know, breeding with regular ass fucking people. So it's almost like a moot point. I mean, it's a legit thing. I felt on it. I felt like it was legit. The Nordic thing is real. If there are any other types of little aliens that we're talking about, or big aliens, you know, that, you know, again, the Greys, I'm like, no, not a thing. Sorry. I just, there's nothing there for me. The Nordic thing feels real. No, they didn't breed with enough people. There weren't enough of them. No, they didn't do anything to us. And I think people that have some of this different structure to them, they may only just look different. There may be nothing else different about them. Nothing. They may be more susceptible or more resistant to disease, just like anybody else, you know, with you know, but that would, again, that would be then and not now, because now, you know, you have your evolution and things work out okay. But as far as I know, the only thing different about these people is that they look different. And they were made from a little bit different materials, but, and again, the look is legit, like straight up fucking blonde, kind of curly hair, masculine, again, masculine sort of features. They may have been only male, quote unquote male, or male, or they may have had both. I don't know, but I get the sense that they were screwing women. And I don't know if there were any, so they were screwing like female humans, but I don't get the sense that there were any female them screwing men. So maybe they were just men, or they had enough, it was close enough to being human, like close enough to looking human for sure. Like, again, and I get this, with the really nice skin, just like, again, maybe they have both, exactly, but real dewy skin, like no pores. They all kind of look the same though, so there wasn't a big difference in how they looked. But again, I'm talking like 3,000 to 5,000 years ago, maybe more than that. Oh, this is interesting. Were you telling me this has like biblical references? Yeah, but I mean, at this point, honestly, it's a moot point because they're practically gone. There's the only thing different I can pick up with anybody that descends from these guys, again, thousands of years ago, is they might look a little bit like that. But that's it. There's no special powers. There's no special intelligence. There's nothing. There's nothing. They might be made of something a little bit different, and they might look a little bit like these creatures, but that's it. Nothing different. But I do get the sense that, sure, there's hybrids, but again, at this point, you have, you know, one of your Nordics screwing some broad 5,000 years ago. How much of that is really left over now? Probably not that much, honestly, because it feels to me like it was a small population, which is why I'm wondering, did they just crash here on accident? They get here on accident? Or teleport here, whatever the fuck they did? Because it doesn't feel like it was an on purpose, let's go over here and mate with these people. I don't feel like they exist anymore. I don't feel like they're somewhere on another planet like, let's do stuff. No, I think they're all dead. I do. Fucking hate this reading. I'm not okay with this. This is real out there for me, you guys. I know there are a lot of woo-woo people that are very accepting of this, and I'm not one of them. This is too out there for me. So it was their decision. Okay. I mean, it's almost like a moot point, because it's like, there's nothing that really came of it. I don't get the sense that it altered history. It was just kind of like, hey, you know, hey, that donkey and that horse just fucked. Now I have a mule. Does it really alter history? No, you just have a fucking mule. That's really what I get. Like, it was a thing that happened. Yeah, right. Yeah, I mean, in a way, it just kind of seems like Hey, they look kind of like us. They're a little bit different. Maybe they got darker skin, what have you, but it feels like this can go into that. Let's try that out. I think with Mars, I want to do a whole Mars reading actually. I'm starting to get tired. Wow. This is just wild to me. This whole thing is wild to me. I think I want to do a whole different Mars reading. I mean, I get the sense that you're going to find at some point microbes, bacteria, what have you on Mars. But I don't think... I'm going to do a real quick scan. It feels to me like if there was alien colonies, what have you. I just saw a whole video. I don't know how legit it is, but I was watching, you know, gearing up for, you know, getting myself in the mood. So I was watching some alien shit last night, and like somebody was like, yeah, you know, there's a rumor that there's a alien colony on the moon by Elizabeth. And if there was, it was thousands upon thousands a year ago, like thousands upon thousands. I don't think that they're doing anything in this particular solar system right now except passing through. I think if they find anything as far as structures go, they're fucking old. I really get that sense. Like the alien boom happened thousands of years ago and we're fucking stupid. Like we're waiting for it. It's like waiting for the second coming. Don't hold your breath. Oh no, I hate Aleister Crowley. I wouldn't touch that shit with a 10-foot fucking pole. Not with a, that is some bad fucking juju, weird fucking energy. Yeah, I think the alien stuff was I think it all happened a long time ago. So maybe Ancient Aliens is right in that respect, which I hate to say. But I don't think you're going to find anything functional or anything new or anything populated in this solar system. I don't. It's like they've been here and they left already. I get this whole like been there, done that thing. Is there anything else that I want to say here? So, I mean, as far as the names that people are giving it, you know, Pleiadians and all that stuff, I think for me, at this point in time, I'm going to leave that on the shelf. Because I got to look into it a little bit more and kind of figure out what the perception is and because I kind of feel in it right now. I mean, I'm getting tired, but I feel in it right now and I feel like there's nothing there. But let me look into it a little bit more and just kind of see what's going on out in the world with it and see if I come up with anything. I think Mars deserves its own reading because I feel weird stuff coming from Mars. Weird fucking stuff coming from Mars, dude. So I want to do my own reading on Mars. Any questions before I go? I fucking hated this reading. This challenged me. It challenged my entire belief system and my... You know, I'm questioning my fucking sanity over here. Santos has taken a nappy. He had a really bad reaction to his medication last week. Really bad. He was shitting blood, which was scary. And like having diarrhea all over the place, which was not cool. But he got some medicine. And he's a happy camper now. So he's doing well. He turns 19 at the end of the month, y'all. I should probably throw him a birthday party. I'm one of the most sane people you know, Christy. I don't feel it today. That was... I wasn't expecting any of this. I wasn't expecting any of this. Oh, so you have a cute... I know he's cute, isn't he? Ian's a good-looking guy, man. Yes, go back and watch from the beginning, Amy, and then let me know if you feel like I'm insane. Wow. I wasn't expecting... Seriously, you guys, if you want to know the truth, my expectation was I was going to sit down here and I was going to say, you know, the Greys are real and alien abductions are real and Roswell is real. I really thought It was so just outside of my realm of expectation. And I don't understand a lot of what I said when it comes to this thing that these travelers, I'm gonna call them travelers, that I'm picking up. If I was indeed picking them up, I could be way off. Like, I could be having an off day, but I almost want to be having an off day. You know what I'm gonna do? I will, thank you, Robert. I appreciate your comment. I'm gonna go back, not today, but when I've unwound from this, I'm gonna read cards on what I've said, because I'm having a problem accepting the reality of it. And maybe it's not real, maybe it's not, maybe I'm bullshitting right now and I don't know it, or I'm having a bad day. But this was troubling for me. I wasn't expecting any of this. And I certainly wasn't expecting to be told, don't read on Area 51. I mean, honestly, I fear no man, I fear no government. So that was interesting. Roswell, I thought for sure was going to be a real deal. Crop circles, totally different than what I was picking up. I think that's why I'm having a massive disconnect between what I expected and what I thought was reality and what I thought was going to happen in the reading and what actually happened in the reading. So take it as you will. But for me, I don't know if I can buy it. I know I just sat here and said it, but I don't know. The one thing I'm feeling really secure about, if you want to know the truth, is the Nordic thousands of years ago interbreeding thing. That to me, I'm like, no, that feels pretty. I can go with that. As far as my brain goes, I'm like, yeah, that feels good. Jellyfish people with no mouths using this as a stopover because they can't go around us. Kind of a problem. I think we should do, so we're doing the next deep dive on Mary, Virgin Mary, Happy Easter, and then after that, I think we should do Atlantis, because I'm very curious now. Very fucking curious, because I'm telling you, ancient city under Antarctica, yes, for sure, hands down, and technology that we lost, for sure, hands down, and I feel that pretty clearly. So I am going to read cards. I'll do it on camera. I'm going to give this a while to marinate, and I'll come back, and I'll read cards on what I said, and we'll see what the cards say. All right, you guys. I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. Tell all your friends. Tell everyone. Tell everyone you watched me do a very bizarre fucking reading. All right. You guys are the best. Thank you for everything. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you more than you know. I have to go.